Alright, welcome back to my channel everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. As you see here, we're loading into Train Sim World 5 and we're going to be doing another training module today on a Hitachi rail locomotive. So we're going to go ahead and get loaded into the game now. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope you guys been enjoying my last videos that I've recently uploaded and stuff. And here we are. The East Coast Main Line. I believe that's a train we'll be learning to drive today. This Hitachi rail.
Welcome to your first day as a trainee driver here on the East Coast Main Line.
That got kind of creepy.
First opened by the Great Northern Railway in 1850, Peterborough is a vital station on the East Coast Main Line network. This station acts as a major interchange and serves the north and south mainline traffic, as well as long distance and local east and west services.
Let's begin, shall we?
There's a missing route map over there. Fix that while you're here.
My God, shall we go fixate? Sorry, I do not have the best British accent. Here's the map.
There are more tasks to find, so be sure to apply the route maps. Refill water bottles, restock newspaper stands, and restock the first aid points. Head of Driver and Passenger Experience, Emily Turner, would like to speak to you.
Emily Turner? Hi, mate. Where's Emily Turner? Is she in here? No, she's not in here. We're in Peterborough. Alright. Let's go up here. I go to the right. If this follow these people, let me get through. Jeez. Alrighty, here we are. Yes, I will be boarding this train. I was correct. Wait, negative. Alright, so here it says, hello, how's it going? I'm glad I've got the chance to introduce myself to you properly before you start your training. My name is Emily Turner. Oh, wait. My name is Emily Turner, head of driver and passenger experience here on the East Coast Main Line. I wanted to congratulate you on getting the role of train driver with us in person. It's great to have you on board. Part of my role is can't even do this keeping a straight face. Part of my role is to improve viability to the network and to make sure that all of our drivers and passengers are happy and catered for while it's traveling with us. Something I think you'll be great at helping us with. Anyway, I'm sure you're keen to get started with your training, but I'll be on call if you need anything to run or run into any problems. Take care and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks, see you later. Yeah, please excuse my terrible impersonation of
Follow
this
the
character.
markers to board the train before departure.
Alright, let's go. Get into the train. And I believe I could just sit anywhere.
Take a seat anywhere you like.
This cab looks full. Jesus. There's a seat there, but I do not want to sit next to that person. I want to find something more this is perfect. Alright, here we are. We're sitting in this train. This is the outside view of this Hitachi rail locomotive. Hitachi rail Azuma liner locomotive. Let me see if I can spot my character in one of these windows. Not sure exactly where I sat, but
Throughout the years, Peterborough Station has had several different names. Originally just called Peterborough, it was later renamed Peterborough Priestgate, then to Peterborough Cowgate in 1902, before reverting back to simply Peterborough in 1911.
I was looking for my character, but the camera switched.
During the 1970s, major alterations occurred to this station under British Rail. The track layout was remodelled to provide high-speed through lines and 2 new platforms. The original bay and through platforms were removed, and a brand new platform were built to the west of the fast lines.
Pretty cool that they always give the history of the line and stuff.
In 2014,
The route.
Network Rail spent around £2.5 million on the station and its surroundings, with the intention of increasing passenger capacity on trains and ease the movement of freight through the station. This upgrade has also seen changes to the booking office and station concourse building, along with the introduction of ticket gates.
Gates. Oi, mate. They've added the
A
ticket
unique
gates.
feature of this route is the flashing green signal aspect, used to trial 140 miles per hour running. Although today this speed is usually not permitted, the signal aspect remains. This train is a BR Class 801 electric multiple unit in LNER livery. They were first introduced in 2019
London North
and were built
Eastern
to
Railway.
operate the high-speed express services across the network. As a trainee driver on this route, you will drive this train as well as the BR Class 66 freight locomotive. Accelerate and feel the high-speed thrill of British intercity travel in Train Sim World.
Yeah.
Express services await on the iconic East Coast Main Line. So hurry through the English countryside between Peterborough and Doncaster in sleek and flashy traction.
Sleek and flashy traction. Alright, and now we're gonna go ahead and get moving with the Class 801 introduction training. So this year, what we were just doing was the route introduction. I guess the route introducing us. Yeah, it was the route. Sorry, I got lost in my words. It was the route introduction. Now we're gonna be doing the train introduction, where we actually get to drive the train. This one here is Cardiff City Network. That one looks pretty cool. Looks like some kind of metro route. Here it is, Class 801 introduction. We're getting loaded in at the training center as always.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive a BR Class 801 electric multiple unit.
Yeah, it's a nice locomotive.
During this brief introduction, you will be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard.
Alright, I am ready to get on board. Let's open the door. Climb up, not down. Jeez.
Take a seat in the driver's position so that you can... For this introduction, you'll be completing a full loop of the circuit and performing passenger operations when you reach the next stop.
Alright.
Prepare the train for departure.
Set in the
To unlock
master
the
key.
control desk, you'll need to insert and set the master key.
To on. Reverser to
The
forward.
reverser is used to determine the direction of travel.
Alright. Neutral.
Set the headlights, as this will let others around you know that this train is operational.
Alright, that is set.
To begin loading passengers, you'll need to open the passenger doors.
We open the doors. And there's our little engineer. This is the Hitachi liner, which stands for London North something railway. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. And now
It's
let's get
time
these
to
doors
depart.
closed.
Close the passenger doors.
Alright, doors are closed. Now it's at the reverse or the forward. There it is. We release the brakes.
This train features a combined power and brake handle, So to get the train moving, move the handle into the power range.
Alright. Says set it at 4. Alright, here we are. We're moving. Yeah, this is a nice train. The horn is cool. That's one thing I always liked about trains, the different types of horns.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements.
Alright. Set that at coast.
Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of braking force by moving the power handle into the braking range.
So yeah.
First introduced in September 2019, the Class 801s were built as a replacement for the aging Intercity 125 and 225 sets, which were the primary trains used on the East Coast Main Line at the time.
You could almost interact with everything.
The Class
That's pretty
801
cool.
fleet were designed as purely electric multiple units. However, they feature a single 560 kilowatt diesel engine fitted to one of the coaches for emergency use.
Pretty cool. History.
This 9-car variant of the class has a maximum power output of over 4,500 kilowatts and has a maximum operating speed of 124 miles per hour.
Yeah, nice scenery here. I wonder where this training center is located. Like, I wonder if it's just a random training center they just put into the game. It doesn't actually exist somewhere. Or I wonder if there's actually a location somewhere, like in Europe. Since most of the training instructors seem to have like a British or some kind of like English or European accent, I wonder, is the training center located somewhere in Europe? That'd be pretty cool to know. Nice mountains. Got some snow on the mountains. Yeah, this train is bugging. We have to reach the next station, which we're almost there. So I had bad luck with stations. I always skip them. I always pass them. Over speed. Never slow down in time. So we'll see if I can try to stop the train on time and in good positioning at the station. Here's all the overhead electrical wiring, pantographs down here. I believe the pantograph that is up is the rear of the locomotive. Let's go ahead and move to the rear. 9 cars, the instructor says. So that's 1, 2, this is 3, 4. We have 5 here, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars. Yes, we have 9 cars. Here's the pantograph car.
You're now approaching the station, so prepare to slow down the train. Use the power handle to apply some braking force to bring the train to a gentle stop in the indicated position.
Alright, we're coming into a stop. There's the marker up ahead. I should make it on time. Not on time, but I should make it. I usually skip it and speed on through the station. Yeah, we're coming into a stop. I'll apply some brake once again. Alright, we're at 80 meters, 70 meters. Might as well just give it full application, huh? Perfect.
Now that the train has stopped, you can open the passenger doors.
Right on. I believe that is the end of the training. Yes, it is. Checklist is full.
Good work.
Everything's complete.
That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Nice. This was a cool train. Alright, that will be the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.